from how much debt we are accumulating to how much tax we are paying. I think that is, we are in the right place. We are having the right conversation. And it is because I did commit to the country that we are going to begin the journey to wean ourselves from living beyond our means, living within our budgets. If we must cut down on our budgets so that we can live within our means and avoid the slippery path towards accumulating debts. Instead, have the conversation not about how much debt we are accumulating, but about how much taxes we are paying. And we are well in that conversation as we talk. The undeniable credit for our sustainable economic resilience and continued ability to meet our local and international obligations, provide services and invest in economic transformation goes celebrate all our taxpayers today. I know we will celebrate those who have done very well, but we must also celebrate all those who have made their contribution to where we are today. And honor those who perform their part in supporting national development by voluntary by paying their part of taxes. As always, I remain committed to lead from the front on this matter of great national importance, to pay my taxes when they fall due and submit my on time required. I will continue to lead from the front and expect everybody to walk in that journey. I must also commend all the actors in this space. I know, for example, in the education sector, we have made a huge commitment. In fact, because of the centrality of education as an equalizer, and because of the importance of our human capital as the biggest resource, most important resource we have as a nation, we have focused extensively on funding education. If you compare last year, the education budget last year was 545 billion. This year, including what we have factored in the supplementary that is now in Parliament, it is improving from 545 billion to 690 billion. A whole 145 billion additional money for our education. And this is deliberate. It is deliberate because we believe every child in Kenya should have a chance at life by making sure that they have access to education. Our budget to TSC has increased by about 20 billion because we are hiring additional teachers. 56,000 teachers, payroll, additional teachers this year. We are increasing the money going to our universities by a whole 48 billion. So what I see in the improved human capital that we have developed, the money that is supposed to go to our TVETs and our universities and the space outside TSC is about this year 200 252 billion. Last year, it was 204 billion. So in just that space, we are increasing by 48 billion that is going to go into that space. And already, contrary to reports all over the place, we have released 62 billion out of that 252 billion. And I want to commit to the country that we are committed, we are serious, we are determined to make sure that we fund our education appropriately, contrary to what we have seen in the past, where universities Ministry of Finance will ensure that we educate all our children. It is a commitment that we have made. It is a commitment we intend to keep. I want to congratulate all the exemplary taxpayers who have been recognized under various categories. Your work is admirable and your contribution historic and transformative. Well done to all of you who are being recognized today. Keep it up, and let us see you again next year performing better. And for those of us who are not in this category, let us strive so that we're in this category next year. I want to ask KRA to think about the scripture. There was a lady who gave an offering of, I think it was 2 cents. And Jesus said she had given the most because she gave everything she had. So I think consider the smaller guys who give 100% of what is due from them. It may be small, but they have done 100% of what is due from them. They are doing 80% of what is due. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying I'm just making a proposition. So let's look at the small people also who meet their obligation and give 100% of their taxes. Let me encourage all of us that what KRA is doing is not about KRA, it's about us. It is our responsibility, all of us as Kenyans, to make sure that each one of us pays tax. I got a very interesting message yesterday from a patriotic Kenyan, and I sent it to the Commissioner General of KRA yesterday. Si ulipata bwana Watanga, about a Kenyan who is saying, look, there is this company here who don't pay tax and they threaten people because there are some big people, it belongs to some senior guys. And so I send the contact to the KRA CG, and I told him, however big, however senior, however powerful the owners of that company, they must pay tax like all other Kenyans. Nobody.
hauna.
Kinyash, trust, faith in one sentence.
When you go to that hotel, order yourself a plate of ambience and aesthetics.
Please, Julia, please stop misleading her. Stop it.
Kinyash, you're about to become a baby daddy. Yay!
Can all the fathers in the house stand up?
Kinyash, you know people are waiting on me to deliver. So call that supplier of yours or I take my business somewhere else.
Hospital do they plan on going to in Beijing? And wouldn't it make more sense for them to stay in a hotel near the hospital instead of with me?
So what's the point?
Basically, I'm siding with the sales department. You still have another 15 days, so go find a substitute for the existing coffee beans.